working the borders. Most people outside the border have a spiritual eyesight problem. There are some who have cataract that causes them not to see clearly the plan of God. Others are spiritual colorblind. They are deceived by the colors of this world. But the worst is the spiritual blindness of the people. They cannot see the plan of God, and most of them neglect it. If I ask you, what do you think of those people? Are they hopeless? And let's talk about you. How is your spiritual eyesight is? If you don't see the need in this situation, I'm sorry to tell you, your vision is not 2020. Most Christians nowadays lack clear vision. They are being nearsighted and far-sighted spiritually. Nearsighted Christians are people who only see what is near. They don't have vision outside the border. While far-sighted Christians have a vision outside the border. Sounds good, right? But they are those people who only have a vision but not working on those vision. Do you belong to any of the two? For us to fix those spiritual defects, I will give you one phrase from Acts 1:8. And ye shall be witnesses unto me, both Jerusalem, in all Judea, in Samaria, and unto the uttermost part of the world, will be our spiritual eyeglass. I have 3 points to point you out today. These points will be our spiritual eye drops for us to see the clear vision. First, we need to stand up. Most of us have a vision to be used effective by God. But how could we fulfill those visions if we put our focus on other things? Most of us wasting time in scanning the social media, playing games that get most of our time. Our eyes are then fed by those things. We don't have any time to see the plan of God by reading His Word. We don't have any time to talk to God by prayer. Pray for ourselves and for other people to be saved. We need to leave those things that hinder us in fulfilling those visions. The next point is step up. After we condition our mind, we need to move on. Most of us surrender to God to be a pastor, a missionary, or a full-time worker. Is our vision stepping up, or our vision remains to be a vision? There are lots of people suffering, and most of them didn't know Christ yet. In Acts 1:8, the word both is emphasized. It means we need also to witness outside the border. Most of us have a localized perspective. We claim that when we succeed in my town, that's the time I will step up. What a foolish mindset! When will you finish your hometown? When? There must be at least one who will step up. I have searched the reason why we don't want to step up. It's the word fear. It's common us to fear, but why we fear if God is with us? We fear because we might be killed by communists or cannibals. Philippians 1:21. To live is Christ and to die is gain. We fear because no one would support us because we want to go to country like Japan and Singapore. Where do you put your trust? In man or in God? We fear because of the diseases and the disaster out there. Isn't God is the one who protects you in your mother's womb? Most of us have a lot of excuses. If you know God call you, step up. If you know you have a vision for God, step up. The last point is serve up. We need to stick to our focus. There will be at times that we will think to quit. But if you quit, who will be the one who will step up? Imagine this, if all the missionaries followed their minds and hearts, where would be now? We want Paul says and accomplished, I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. After we succeed in going out beyond borders, the next thing we need to do is to continue, to endure until the Lord's come. The Lord said to Isaiah, if there are still people, we need to continue. If there's still inhabitants, we need to go on. No matter what hardship and trials we are currently facing, we need to continue. The last illustration that I will give you is the story of Zacchaeus, who thought to seek Christ. There might be a Zacchaeus out there who is willingly to accept the Lord. They just need somebody to tell them the gospel. That someone may be a future pastor, a missionary, or an evangelist that will turn the word upside down for Christ. The real problem is not their borders, but ours. We need to break those borders in order to continue to achieve 2020 vision beyond borders. Breaking the borders.